Alright, so now we're back to the transition area. You've dropped your bike off, taken the helmet off. We're going to take our run number, and if it's not already on your uniform, which it might be pinned, and that's good, if it's on a race belt, pick your race belt up, go ahead and clip it to you, and then get your run shoes on and begin the run. Now the run elevation is pretty flat for the most part. There are some rolling hills, but you're going to be rolling until about mile 1.6, at which point you'll have a gradual downhill for almost half a mile, about 0.4. And then from there, you're going to be going uphill until the finish. So from about mile 2 to mile 2.8 is going to be a gradual uphill, okay? Now the actual run course is going to go from transition area out to the main road, take a right, and then going to go down the bike path around Echo Lake. At which point you'll be weaving through some parking lots and things like that near where the tramway is that you'll have seen should you have gone to the Summit Social the night before. Like I said, there's some rollers. I'll throw the elevation up there. And then once you get to around mile 2, you're going to be on a dirt path that's in the back half near Cannon Mountain, which is going to go up all the way to Peabody Lodge, and then you're going to go around Peabody Lodge and then up to the finish line. Okay? So if you do get to the part where there's a dirt road, you're going to see some ski lifts and things like that. Obviously they won't be operational because it's summertime, but there's not going to be a lot of people around, but don't feel like you're off course. Just keep plugging away, keep going straight up, and then you're within a mile of the finish at that point, so you'll just keep going up until you get to the Peabody Lodge. You'll see a bunch of people cheering, you'll go around that corner, and you'll be at the finish line. Okay? For the run aid stations, like I said before, it's at mile 1.2. There'll be some bananas, some gels, sometimes some juice, some Gatorade probably, some water, that kind of stuff, just to get some fluids and some nutrition in you if you need it. And yeah, so that's the sprint distance race. Big things to think about. If you are a beginner, there are other beginners out there, okay? So don't compare yourselves to other people. Don't worry about your time or your place or anything like that. The goal is to finish the race, to have a good time, to see where your base level is if this is your first triathlon, and to have fun. You know, we all do this because we want to enjoy ourselves. We want to push ourselves to a certain limit. This is a harder sprint race because of the amount of climbing that you have to do on the bike, especially with such a long sustained climb. So don't worry about it. If you've done a flatter course in the past, you're probably not going to reach the same average miles per hour or anything like that, but that's okay because it's a different race and you can never compare one to another, especially with the differing distances. So if anybody has any questions at all regarding the sprint distance, please feel free to shoot us an email at contact@thedavismethod.com. Like I said before, we'll be at the Summit Social the night before, doing a little bit of a talk. I'm going to do a guided visualization of the day so that everyone can kind of see themselves go through the race process the night before, which I find gives people a lot of confidence and a lot of heightened ability the next day. And then we'll do a little Q&A and everyone will enjoy themselves and hit the sack early. All right, have a great night everybody, and we will see you soon. Looking forward to it. Happy training.